Hello, welcome to another coffee Q&A. Today's question is about red light therapy. Should I add red light therapy to my next massage or lymphatic drainage treatment, and should I buy a red light panel at home? And the answer to both of those questions is maybe. It really depends on what your concerns are, why you're coming in for treatment, what your goals are, and whether or not there are any contraindications present. So I'm not really going to get into everything today. I'm going to try to keep this video under 5 minutes. I know my first one was very long because I like to ramble, but for the most part, if you're coming in for a massage or a general detox lymphatic drainage treatment and you don't really have any specific ailments, I would say no. There really isn't that much of a benefit of adding red light to one treatment. But if you're coming in and you have like osteoarthritis or any other type of joint pain or muscle pain, or you have injuries that don't heal quickly, or wounds, open wounds, those are things that we would use the red light panel for. And those are also things that you might want to consider getting a red light panel at home to use for, because with red light therapy, using it just once isn't really going to be super effective, but using it several times a week consistently is where you start to feel results from that therapy. But then the last question you have to ask yourself is whether or not there are any contraindications present, and whether or not those contraindications are relative or absolute. And that means, is it something that we maybe can still use the red light, but we have to be careful of certain areas? Or is it something that using the red light just is absolutely not going to be helpful for, or could be helpful for the wrong type of cell? For instance, if you have like active carcinomas, if you have skin cancer, we definitely don't want to use the red light, because red light therapy stimulates cell regeneration. And what is cancer? Cells. So if we were to put the red light on a carcinoma, it could potentially help the proliferation of those cells that we are trying to kill or cut off. So you definitely don't want to use red light therapy on actively growing cancer. Also, pregnancy is something that I personally would not use the red light therapy during. There's no studies that say currently that the red light can reach the baby, and it's actually it probably won't. However, as I'm sure you know, the absence of proof isn't proof that it's not possible, or something like that. So just to be safe, I would not use red light during pregnancy. I can go on and on and on about this, and I'm going to in a blog post. So if you want more information, if you want to determine if you have any contraindications, or if you have any conditions where red light would be indicated or contraindicated, and whether or not you should buy a red light panel at home, click on that link in the description for more information. And if you have a question you'd like me to go over, go ahead and post it below, and I'll see you next time.